All right, so we're looking at number 19 on the problem set. And I will say that this is probably, I'd say every year that I give this packet, this is always one that students are usually confused on, and it's a good one to look at. So let's talk about the situation. So it says a jar contains 60 red marbles and 40 white marbles. Okay, we're gonna pick 15 marbles out of it. All right. Now, the dot plot below shows the red marbles out of the 15. So right here, this dot of this dot plot, this 4 means I took 15 marbles and 4 were red. How many white does that mean? Well, that means 11 white. And I need to write on this. Hold on. So what we have here, this is 4 red, but that means there's going to be 11 white. And then as we go up this dot plot, these all represent red, the number of red marbles in a collection of 15 marbles total. So really, this isn't showing the white marbles, but you have to sort of imply or use the complement rule to get the others. So this means 10 white, okay, 9 white, and we can fill this all the way in. I'm going to do that. So let's make sure that this makes sense here. Put all my values. If I draw 14 red, which that never happened, you would have 1 white marble, okay? So based on this dot plot, which of the following is the best estimate of the probability of drawing 3 or fewer white marbles? So we want 3 or fewer, okay? How many simulations happen? Well, 200 happen. So this should be out of 200 simulations. This is a experimental probability, if that makes sense. This is experimental. And we are trying to estimate the theoretical probability of drawing 3 or fewer white marbles. So here is that probability when I add all these up. So we need to zoom in here and count the dots. Let me zoom way in. We only care about this stack of dots and this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 outcomes that we got where we had 12 red, which means 3 white, and 1 outcome of 13 red, which means 2 white, and then none of the 14 and 1. So it's 7 out of 200 is what we should put there. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, make sure, rewind if you need to re-see the or rehear the explanation here. But there's 7 outcomes that produce 3 or fewer white marbles. And what's so confusing about this question is it tells you red, so sometimes students aren't in the mindset, and that's why we do this question, is to help practice and get us into some of these situations where we really have to think a little bit further than just what's shown here. We need to be able to read into the graph and read beyond the graph, okay? So 7 out of 200, what do we get from that? 7 divided by, 7 divided by 200. 0.035. So D should be the answer to this problem. Hopefully that's helpful.